Just thought that it would be a good way to make a better informed decision once I actually finish school, if I've already been to LA.
I mean, it's Los Angeles is, record labels out there and bands that are out there performing all the time. They're really inventing things that end up trickling back east or around the world.
The film industry is in LA. So I'd already been there before, I had friends, had connections. It just seemed like kind of like the right place to go. It was really great to live with all the interns. We all got together and kind of like hung around on all our free time. We would go sightseeing, and you get back and everyone goes to someone's apartment and just hangs out, watches a movie, writes music. I mean, we would just jam out. Like, it was really fun.
I was working for a composer named Bear McCreary, and he's primarily a television composer. They actually had me do things like make stereo mixes of their cues. I did a lot of errand running to and from the studios, so I actually got to meet the people who are working in post-production on these television shows. I really enjoyed working on the show The Walking Dead. It was really, it's an incredible show on AMC, and so getting to know the people at the studio, just even something silly like taping the music parts for sessions, but just having that music in front of me and seeing how, they were composing and orchestrating this stuff. It was really cool.
I worked with a guy named Yuval Ron, and he's an Israeli-born guy, went to Berkeley right around 1990. His mission is sort of split between film scoring and then also touring with his ensemble. He kind of has this mission now of uniting and promoting peace between faiths in the Middle East.
I was working with composer Jeffrey Hepker and his music supervisor Omar Herrera. At that one, 3 days a week, I was doing very little administrative work. I was editing on music cues, exporting music cues, spotting film for him, sitting in on meetings with directors and producers, working with his music supervisor. I mean, it was just amazing. They have this big collection of documentaries that go along with all the Harry Potter movies that they've done since movie 1. And basically I got to help write, edit, and spot for those documentaries on the final film. And I got to see all of the footage before it was out, and I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so I freaked out.
He just told them that I was his assistant, and so their expectation would be that I know what I'm doing and I'm going to do a professional job, and being able to live up to that was definitely affirming.
I met so many people in the industry. I feel like it's very important to network when you're out there. I'm big on networking. I would go if people were going out to lunch, I'd be with them. If people were going to this event, I'd go with them. I would go everywhere, and meet people and talk to people and make sure that I was around to be able to get in on those meetings and meet those important people that could play a role in my career later on.
I really saw how much Yuval does to find work for himself and be proactive rather than just sort of sit back and wait for somebody to call him who saw something that he did.
It confirmed the fact that I really do want to be in this field, so that was good to start with, and it really did give me a better sense of what different jobs can be in that field.
Go out there, see if you like it, experience, see if it's actually what you want to do with your career. You could go out there and be like, oh my god, this is not what I want to do at all. Change paths completely, because you've been in it firsthand.
If you feel that you need to make a decision about your next step in life after Berkeley, and you're considering LA as one of those options, then I think you owe it to yourself to go there. Simple as that. You owe it to yourself to go there and check it out.